Imagine becoming so successful that you buy the world's most expensive sports car, only to be told that you are not worthy of driving it. Most people would accept the insult and move on. One man refused. Instead of arguing, he made a promise that changed automotive history forever. The company he built would challenge the greatest sports car brand in the world. This is the unbelievable true story of how one insult created Lamborghini. Ferruccio Lamborghini was not born into wealth or luxury. He grew up in a farming family where hard work was the only path to survival. From a young age, he loved machines and spent countless hours repairing tractors and engines. After World War II, he recognized that farmers needed affordable equipment, so he began building tractors from surplus military parts. His business expanded rapidly, and within a few years, he had become one of the wealthiest businessmen in Italy. His success allowed him to collect some of the finest sports cars ever built, including several Ferraris that symbolized prestige and engineering excellence. Although Ferrari was admired around the world, Ferruccio noticed a recurring problem. The clutch in his Ferrari failed repeatedly, forcing him to pay expensive repair bills for a car that was supposed to represent perfection. Being an engineer himself, he opened the transmission and realized that the clutch was surprisingly similar to the one used in his tractors. He believed the problem could easily be fixed with better engineering. Rather than complaining publicly, he decided to visit Enzo Ferrari personally, expecting that two passionate engineers could discuss improvements professionally and respectfully. The meeting did not unfold the way Ferruccio imagined. According to the famous story, Enzo Ferrari dismissed his criticism and allegedly told him to stick to making tractors because sports cars were beyond his understanding. Whether every word was spoken exactly as remembered has been debated over the years, but the encounter left Ferruccio deeply insulted. Instead of responding with anger, he quietly walked away carrying something much more powerful than frustration. He carried determination. That single moment transformed admiration into ambition and planted the seed for one of the greatest rivalries in automotive history. Most people would have forgotten the conversation after a few weeks. Ferruccio chose a different path. He gathered talented engineers, invested his fortune, and announced that he would build a grand touring car that combined breathtaking performance with everyday comfort and reliability. Industry experts laughed at the idea. They believed a tractor manufacturer could never compete with Ferrari, whose racing legacy had already earned worldwide respect. Newspapers questioned his decision, competitors underestimated him, and critics predicted a spectacular failure before the first prototype even appeared. In 1963, Lamborghini officially founded Automobili Lamborghini. The first cars immediately impressed reviewers with their comfort, engineering quality, and elegant design. Soon, the company introduced the revolutionary Millionaire, a car whose mid-engine layout changed the future of supercars forever. Suddenly, the world realized that Lamborghini was not simply copying Ferrari. It was creating something bold, innovative, and unmistakably unique. Customers who wanted both luxury and extreme performance now had a new symbol of success, and the automotive industry could no longer ignore the company born from one unforgettable insult. The rivalry between Ferrari and Lamborghini became legendary. Every new Lamborghini model pushed engineering boundaries and challenged expectations. While Ferrari continued to dominate racing, Lamborghini built road cars that captured imaginations across the globe. Wealthy collectors, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and car enthusiasts all dreamed of owning the raging bull instead of the prancing horse. What began as a personal disappointment evolved into one of the most recognized luxury automobile brands in history. The insult that was meant to discourage Ferruccio instead became the fuel that inspired a worldwide legacy. Ferruccio Lamborghini eventually proved that rejection does not have to define your future. Sometimes the greatest achievements begin with criticism that others expect you to accept. Instead of seeking revenge through anger, he responded through innovation, discipline, and relentless determination. Whether every detail of the famous conversation happened exactly as history remembers, its message remains timeless. Never allow someone else's opinion to become the limit of your ambition. One insult may hurt for a moment, but one determined decision can inspire generations and change history forever. If you enjoyed this story, please support the channel by liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing to Assembly Battery All Stories. Press the bell icon to stay updated with every new emotional story we upload. I would love to hear your opinion, so leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the story. See you in the next video.